So this is important in reference to the crimes of these satellite controllers, such as them spying on people. They spy on people and try to claim that the person didn't wash their hands the correct way. And it's like, you're not eating off my hands. I'm not cooking food for you. It's my food I'm cooking for me. Then they'll say, well, they didn't think you washed your plates correctly. And then they make up these false connections to people saying, well, they're watching you because they thought you were their responsibility. Oh, really? Let's look at this equation. Person living their life. You got into their life. You caused all these problems. Look at it as an equation. Living life, having girlfriends or a girlfriend or relationship, career, history, accomplishments, and then you try to get into a person's life. Problems with things missing, things getting stolen, things getting broken, things getting damaged. And I never invited you into my life. Then they're going to say something like, oh, after the things you said? Timeline. This is very important. What do you think somebody's going to say when you've intruded on their life after you have shot them, or you have injured them, or you murdered their parents, or you stole things, or broke things, or intercepted monies, or property, or gifts, or information about property or products, or you've rerouted things? You should get put on trial for the death penalty. Your lies, your tricks, your gay obsession with somebody else's life, somebody else's money, your gay obsession with somebody else's penis, your gay obsession with somebody else's family history that you tried to steal, that you tried to claim you thought you'd get away with stealing my identity, and you tried to claim to be a relative of my parents, and you tried to steal my family history and wealth. Let's look at that equation again. My parents and me, I'm the only child of my parents. You forged documents, tried to call me somebody else's child. You tried to manipulate things. You were stealing money, trying to get ransom is what you were trying to do. Holding me hostage, abusing me, damaging things. One of these days it's going to blow up in your face, man. Everything's copyrighted. So everything is lawsuits against you and your people every day. You'll try to say these things such as, after what you said, he said you threatened the president. I've never threatened the president. I said, if there is a president doing this to me, he does get put on trial for the death penalty. My parents was richer than any president. My parents own more land than the government. And the government can't even calculate their land based on the history of this country. Do you understand that? These people think that when they get into government, they're claiming they're protecting government properties that nobody goes to. When these people tried to steal Beverly Hills and Bel Air, these people tried to steal my mother and father's media companies. They tried to steal my mother and father's energy companies. They tried to steal everything. They've been stealing all the monies. They tried to steal my mother and father's family history. These people tried to steal the studios and amusement parks and gas stations and grocery stores and farmland. And they claimed, they thought you said something. And you did this to my teeth and my face. Let's see what the timeline is. You claimed that you thought somebody said something. Now let's see which person spied on what person first. I don't spy on people, but you've been spying on me. Which person kidnapped what person? Your people kidnapped me. Your people stole from me. See, you're trying to pretend like you didn't think there was a track record of all your crimes. You're trying to play like you didn't know that people have records. But then you tried to cover those up too. You thought if I said something, you thought you'd get out of the sexual assault and the crimes and murders of what you did to my parents. And you're going to be charged for sexually assaulting my parents when your people had murdered my parents too. Oh yeah. There's sexual crime charges and violent crimes against your people for what you did to my parents, what you did to me when I was little. Oh yeah. So what do you think I was going to say? Your people trying to murder me, your people trying to steal from me. You thought somebody was going to say something stupid? Like they were going to blow up the fucking world? You know, somebody's going to say something crazy like, oh, if you tried to rape me or you tried to murder me, I have legal right to kill you. Because I don't want you touching me. I don't want you trying to rape me. And I'm not gay. Do you understand what that means? What do you think somebody was going to say? Bitch and complain about government? Oh yeah, there's a lot of complaints. How many years has government been allowing illegal spying and torturing of people in their houses and on their jobs and out in public, such as hanging out with friends or at grocery stores or businesses, meaning hanging out with their friends, not at the grocery store, but like going shopping and buying things, but getting burnt and tortured? How many police reports or falsified reports did these people accuse me of things? Need every single phone record. Need every single report. Need all the information. Every police report is a fucking court case against the accusators. Reference to people saying, oh, they thought they were trying to profile you. No, my profile is not a criminal profile. They thought you were a suspect. No, never been a suspect. Never. They thought you did drugs. No, never did drugs, not never. They thought you'd turn gay and get involved in gay faggot orgies because you got a big penis. No, not gay. I do have a big penis. If you stole any of my penis, there's 100% legal right to execute you. My DNA is one of a kind. My rare genetics are one of a kind. I'm a purple blood. It's documented. It's been documented since the day I was born. My mother and father was purple bloods. My grandfather's was purple bloods. It's on record. It's been on record the whole time. What do you think somebody was going to say? You thought they were going to call you names because you're intruding on their life? Because you're trespassing? Well, that's a common reaction that most people do. You are trespassing. You are violating my anatomy. Yeah. You don't think somebody has a legal right to bitch and complain? You need to go into court. You're going to claim your tactic. I get to execute that man that just choked me. Make sure you got that person's name on record. Oh, and another thing in reference to that bitch. These people spy on people and then they say stupid shit. Like, if you smoke cigarettes, they'll say something like, oh, you just couldn't go one more second without a cigarette. Now, these are like asthma cigarettes. There's nothing in them, you know. Yeah. But, you know, they've forced me to buy cigarettes all these years, torturing me and burning my face and teeth, you know. And there's lawsuits every single second of every fucking day. And, you know, this man tried to make up shit about the alkaline word. You ever heard of the word alkaline? Reference to certain purities and molecules. Well, this person tried to make up shit. Because, you know, there's alkaline water that people drink, and there's, you know, different other kinds of alkaline products and documentation of different things that fit into different categories. But this freak tried to claim that somebody having alkaline water, he thought they were drinking battery acid or something because of the word alkaline. That man gets the death penalty. Show up in court. You get put on trial. Your incompetence is definitely an endangerment to everybody's life in this country. And your illegal immigration of your Nazi party and your hate crimes, and like this satellite man that's been burning me for several years. He hates your face. Well, my face is my face. Came from my mother and father's genetics. Well, we need to see your face to see if anybody hates your face. And people want you to know there's a lot of people that don't hate my face that are Americans. And this is a different type of country than the country you came from. See, you might have came from your country and you might have been the biggest wig over there. You might be the big head honcho in the country you came from. But this country's not your country. You're not the big wig over here. If you've been murdering Americans or mutilating Americans, there's 100% legal right. Put you on trial for the death penalty. But you know, these people try to play this game of spying on somebody, saying, "Oh, they don't think you're living your life right. They don't think you're living your life. They don't like the way you sit in your chair. They don't like the way you eat your food. They thought you were a heathen." Really? You thought somebody's a heathen? You know, I have a camera in here that watches me when I eat. Never ate like a heathen. But you need to show up in court because you damaged my face and teeth. And this is not, a situation of your position to be spying on me. You're not a friend. Your dirty government people are not supposed to have access to cameras. If you touched me, you can get your ass put on trial for the death penalty. Satellite man, you're not a good government person. And you are a dirty pervert, and you're a rapist and a child molester and a thief and a psycho freak. And you're a satellite torturer, meaning you've spied on just about everybody you spied on. You tried to agitate them, you tried to piss them off, or you damaged things on their bodies, which you are going to be prosecuted for, government man. And you damaging my teeth, you should definitely get put on trial for the death penalty. And you messing with my fucking e-bike, you should get the death penalty. Royal Protocol of my identities in the media 24 hours a day. Oh, and it shows in the Royal Protocol that my teeth are 100% real teeth. I mean, I got the real old drilling bits, but all my teeth are real. But meaning like, my teeth are my teeth. I mean, they've damaged them, but they're, they've caused damage, but they have to heal. But back to the point, meaning like, the Royal Protocol in the media shows that my teeth are real. And this government man damaging my teeth, trying to make me look fake. Now, somebody should know exactly who that dirty motherfucker is and what race and religion that man is that's trying to call me a fake. Because I've been a real person my whole life. Since the day I was born. Now, what do you think's fake about that? My birth certificate's on TV 24 hours a day. Trying to call me a fake. Oh, my penis is real too. If you stole any of my penis, you are going to get put on trial for the death penalty. Anybody else got a problem with it, they can get put on trial for the death penalty too, because they were probably involved in it. But my teeth are real, and these people that have damaged my teeth must get prosecuted. Do you think you were going to eat with somebody else's teeth? You thought somebody having good nutrition and good dentistry history, you thought it was unfair? Did you come from a third world country, or what country did you come from? Because if you came into this country as an immigrant, you're obligated to follow the laws of this country. If you're violating the laws of this country, you can get put on trial for your violations. Many things of importance.